Welcome to Mr. Engineer, where experience meets reality. I've seen trucks flip, slide, and crumble under pressure. Today's truck fails are lessons written in steel and dirt. Nothing humbles a driver faster than hearing steel groan under your wheels. The moment that bridge gave way, you could almost hear the "told you so" from every engineer who set the load limit sign. Talk about suspense. The cab's in the air, the driver's got nowhere to run, and the ferry looks like it's laughing at him. This is why old-timers like me always respect dock ramps. One mistake and you're fishing trucks out of the harbor. Backwards down a slope with 32 tons on your back? That's not driving, that's wrestling gravity. I've seen seasoned drivers sweat bullets on maneuvers like this. Respect to the Scania brakes, they're doing God's work here. Forget horsepower, this is pure kangaroo power. That tractor is trying to leave the ground just to prove a point. You gotta love the precision. Wheel spin, roar, and smoke, all dialed in like a symphony of horsepower. This isn't reckless, it's controlled chaos. And that's what makes it thrilling to watch. Nothing clears a road quite like a river of soju. One second it's an intersection, the next it looks like a broken brewery. Credit to those students, turned a disaster into teamwork practice. One machine, one block, 28 tons of pure weight, and the Volvo says, "Watch me carry the mountain." He may have lost the truck, but he won the only battle that counts, walking away. That's survival, plain and simple. This is where machines stop being tools and start being beasts. Paquin growls, Silver Bullet howls. And the crowd? They just hold their breath. That right there is a Caterpillar D6 dozer doing what it does best at the landfill, turning a mobile home into splinters and tinfoil. The operator's got the blade wedged into that RV like a hot knife through butter, and you can see the tracks chewing through the debris without hesitation. This isn't just mining. This is a scene straight out of an industrial epic. The wheel bucket excavator tears into the earth like a mechanical titan, while the hydraulic rigs dance above it, peeling back the layers of time. If Spielberg ever filmed heavy equipment, this would be his money shot. Bulldozers are built to push dirt, not test the buoyancy of steel. Somebody skipped that chapter in the manual. Every second before impact feels like forever, but once steel meets steel, it's over in a heartbeat. The sheer violence of rail power is something you don't forget. All right, here we've got the kind of job that separates the rookies from the pros, laying a big pipe into the water. And you don't just call one crane for this. Nope, it's an all-hands-on-deck operation with a whole team of cranes working in perfect sync. Decades of rust, gone in seconds. The old cantilever crashes down, a violent farewell to Nauru's industrial past. Nothing humbles a tough truck guy like a snowbank that doesn't care how much diesel you're burning. That's not impatience, that's a full-on pedal confusion special. That's the kind of field improvisation you only see when downtime isn't an option. Every scoop might be the last before the bucket gives up completely, but the 390D's hydraulic muscle still gets the job done. Tough iron, tougher operator. Ice travel is always a gamble. Sometimes you win a shortcut, sometimes you win an expensive bill for salvage. A machine that can dig 75 tons in a single scoop now sits like cargo. That's the beauty of heavy haulage. Even the giants bow to logistics. Watching that Kamaz chew through the snow is like watching an old war tank cross no man's land. Rough, loud, unshakable. Those trucks are built to suffer, and Siberia gives them plenty of chances to prove it. With a bulldozer that size, instead of worrying about sinking, the operator simply moves the whole mud hole down the road. Ports look like organized chaos on a good day. But when steel meets steel like this, it's pure chaos. Lucky thing is, workers got out in time. Equipment can be replaced, people can't. Downtown streets turn into a movie set as two 55-ton giants roll in. The Hitachi ZX 470 and ZX 490 don't just dig. They command the stage like armored war machines in an urban battlefield. Sewer construction never looked so cinematic. One by one, the classrooms collapse. Chalk dust and history mix in the air as steel teeth carve the old walls down.
Here it goes.
Hydraulic 3-speed power shift, turbocharged 6-cylinder D3306. This beast is the definition of raw mechanical muscle. No electronics, no gimmicks, just iron, fuel, and brute force pushing dirt like it owes him money. Out here, mud doesn't play fair. It swallows wheels whole and laughs at spinning tires. But when two Urals line up, you can almost hear the mud sigh, knowing it's about to lose. To make construction sites safer, regular safety training and using the right equipment protocols are crucial. That way we can cut down on accidents and keep everyone on the job safe. And here comes the entrance. After a long warm-up on the sidelines, the excavator makes its move, climbing the trailer with balance like an athlete sticking the landing. The riverbank had its grip, but diesel diplomacy settled the score. Two tankers shook on it in mud, and everybody left soaked, smiling, and smelling of victory. Here's the physics. Wrap the rope on the drive wheels, let torque do the pulling, and suddenly your SUV is its own winch. It's crude, yes, but in an emergency, this trick can mean the difference between stuck and saved. This is an excavator driver's worst nightmare. Oh my gosh! It didn't drown, it swam. If moving a house wasn't impressive enough, the second truck came along carrying a massive piece of machinery. The kind of cargo that makes bridges shiver and spectators stare. Funny thing about these old Land Cruisers, when they get stuck, it's not because they're weak, it's because the mud underestimated just how heavy-duty they are. That ground's gonna regret picking a fight. What's happened? The owner sent money into the dirt, and the driver shortened the life of the car. Funny for us watching. Not so funny for the poor fella who's now a walking chimney. When the tire is worn out and the owner refuses to change it. I don't think that's a good idea. The Cat 303.5 E-Pack's around 31 horsepower, an operating weight of 3.8 tons, and a dig depth of over 11 feet. Its compact radius design means maximum efficiency in confined spaces, while maintaining breakout force for tough digging. The LKT-80 is equipped with a 6-cylinder diesel engine delivering around 82 horsepower. Designed specifically for forestry, it features a robust winch system, articulated steering, and excellent ground clearance, making it capable of hauling timber across steep and muddy terrain. That wraps up today's Truck Fails here on Mr. Engineer. I've hauled heavy rigs for decades, and I can tell you, respect is the only way to survive. Subscribe and ride along for more.